When Mrs. Sharon Ogiefo attended a friend's birthday party on Friday 5th of this month in company with her husband Mr. Richie, little did she know that she was not going to return home alive. She was said to be full of life while the party was going on until a hot argument ensued between her and another female guest over some issues that arose. Mr. Ogiefo said when the situation was degenerating, he decided that it was time to take his wife home and they left the scene. On their way out of the scene, however, Mrs. Ogiefo was said to have observed that her ring was missing and her husband said he volunteered to go back to the scene to fetch the missing ring and returned to where his wife was waiting for him, only to find that she was allegedly attacked with a broken bottle by the said female guests.
During the party, I saw my wife and a woman, I don't know the woman, having a scuffle. And immediately I went to secure my wife, told my wife that we are leaving this place immediately. While taking my wife towards the exit, she said, "Please, baby, help me look for my wedding ring." While looking for, still searching for the ring, I heard sound of bottles. Immediately, I was so shocked and scared. I looked towards the back. I saw my wife and the woman struggling, going at each other. They were struggling, having a scuffle. I ran there immediately. Getting there, I saw the woman with a bottle on her hands. I noticed my wife was bleeding from her thighs, from her leg. Pulled this long sleeve, tied her legs to it. We took her to my car, started driving to the nearest hospital in confusion. Unfortunately, my wife, I was there. My wife told me that, "Richie, I love you." And that was the last thing she said. And she gave up the ghost. I don't know if this is because she's a police officer or it has something to do with the police people, because the woman who stabbed my wife, her husband also is a police officer. Would this case be treated like this if it was a civilian?
The said guest could not be immediately reached, but a man identified as one of her relations through a telephone conversation said she was receiving treatment at the hospital but refused to disclose her location. The organizer of the party where the fight broke out declined comment on the ground that the matter is already a subject of police investigation. Confirming the incident, Edo State Police Public Relations Officer SP Chidewambuzo said a case of two people fighting was reported.
The case was received by the divisional police officer in charge of New Etete Division, Benin City. And it was said that while the party was going on, two of them, the two women, engaged themselves in an argument which resulted to one of them carrying an empty bottle, broke the bottle and stabbed the other. During the process, she equally used the bottle just by accident to cut herself on the lap, on the thigh. And what law calls an offense remains an offense. The parties involved in that offense, be it the son of the governor of a state, be it the son of the IG, once investigation is carried and such a person is found culpable, the person will be duly charged accordingly.
It was learned that the case has been transferred to the homicide section at the Edo State Police Command. Ikponmwosa Ugiagbe reporting.